Now remember, we go back to workshop 1 and we take this, and you could be like just the sickest trader with this. And now you can have the reason, remember we talked about it has to find a level to hold in workshop 1. So number 1 is created. It has to find a level to hold to float through its trend to back attack the value that brought it there. So now you could have bought this and you could have sold this to see if this can hold, which would have allowed you to sell this level right here, which now you have sold this level right here to see if it can break trend, and you could have bought a second time, or even just waited to see if the hold level can confirm, and the hold level confirms, giving you this here, right, which swings out to here, which now you could have sold this a second time. This could have been a second sell now because you bought here for second time, buy number 1, sell number 1, buy number 2, sell number 2. Continue to hold the move as you free roll because you have exited the trade here. You can now take another 1% lower based on this hold. You are now confirming the long-term piece of this move, which is now creating this trend right here, which is now getting into the ending cycle of this distribution layer right there, the last swing of the move, giving you your final and third or fourth time you've entered here to break above this move to target the hold level, which if you hit this hold level right here, which we've already identified, we know the move is going to move down, right? So now you can, again, be a disgusting human being, sell the hold level, see, oh crap, we can't actually back attack the next valley, which actually we did right here. No, we actually never reached this valley, did we? We never actually did. And fractally, this would have been the hold level for this event up here. So technically, you actually held the hold level. In a micro time sense, you'd have to switch this to the 4-hour, which would I assume would be this solid level up here. I can't tell, but I'm assuming that's a solid level up there, which you could have then just re-entered this hold level again before the larger move up against this hold level break. So yes, okay, you first tested this hold level in order to break it, but that's not the rule that matters. It's a conceptual as to why it matters. Therefore, holding this level further and continuing to move up. So like, you know, we just broke down, I don't know, what is this, like half a day of work? Like this is half a day. So I don't know. Let's go to the 4-hour. So you see what I mean about like it all moves together. There's more factors than just hold and break. So you can see where the science can show you every single time without a doubt. It's just how good is your execution would be the question I ask you, because you can draw this, but like I've been doing this for a long time, and I you know I can draw this fluently, but I've been doing this for over 5 years, like close to 8 now. So it's like. Execution comes over time, but it also comes with knowledge and the way to learn the best path forward. And I'll repeat this again today. The best path forward is do not make the static rules. That is what I'm trying to teach you guys to take away from your toolbox. The first test, the first touch rule is just the piece that we can put in our hand that says, okay, this is first touch. Now that you understand a deeper level over time, you could say, I understand why first touch actually rejects every single time. So it has nothing to do with it being the first time it's testing. It has to do with the ladder and the way ladders and hold and break levels work. So now you can take that tool out and just throw it out the window, because no longer from this point forward, you should be saying we have first touch rejection. You should be looking at it deeper, and you should be saying, okay, we have first touch. What do we first touch? We attack the value. Okay, this is good. We've set the move up to go forward. Now we can see if we can hold the level. We've already sold first touch. This is nice. Now our point of re-injection becomes a hold level. If we can confirm the hold level to hold, not back attack the leg, because if we back attack the leg, we invalidate the move, because we're saying that we're actually not laddering by back attacking that leg. It invalidates our ladder up, which means we broke trend fractally. So when we invalidate the leg, it means we cannot re-inject, which means the hold level was not held, therefore not giving us entry, probably fractally a larger time frame downtrend. So that's the conceptual layer you have to work through. It's a lot, but for the exact reason as it sounds, there's a perfection to it. There's a certain mastery that comes with it, right? And this is only workshop 2. Remember, there's still workshop 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. There's a lot more going on here, even yet still. We are not even 20. Well, okay, so we're about 25% of the way through understanding these things at a deeper level. But now you can start to see the conceptual nature of why these things move the way they do, as opposed to just having these static rules. How important it is to understand that these static rules mean absolutely nothing other than to give you something to hold on to until you really understand it properly. If I'm buying a hold level, I'm buying it because I'm agreeing that the move is going to hold. I have a stop gain here, not a stop loss, because if this is going to be the hold level, if I've identified this as correct, this is going to hold the move up. The question now becomes, is this going to attack or is this going to attack? In this case, I am agreeing that the move is going down. In this case, I am agreeing that it is also going down, but I am looking for reinjection based on this. So I am not stop lossing this because I am stop gaining this. So this would have been protecting this leg, which is exactly what it did. Going back to now, you are looking at, even if you pull this move back, even further, where's my replayer here? If you pull this back to here, and you are going to say that in this moment in time you want to hold this level, and if this level holds, right? If you agree with that, it should move up, right? So now you have this here, which would be the break of the move, which now has to hold this piece of the move. So you step forward one candle, you can see it's already, okay, well, we'll just split these ones, that's fine. It's already trying to back attack whatever fractal level is in here. I'm assuming it's something in these candles. You'd have to go to a 12-hour chart to see which one. What do you have? 1, 2, 3, what time is this? 22. So the end of the candle would be 18. So 1, 2, 3. So it would be this level right here. Is a 12-hour. Yeah, it would be that one right there. So it's hitting that, which is not going to allow it to attack this, which will give you your kind of perfect reinjection spot if it can now hold. No, we don't want that one. To start, hold this, as this will be a larger time frame part of the move. See, right there. So that would be the point where if you think this is going up, right? Something like that, along with this. If this is going up, you have to, this has to become an absolute truth. It has to hold this, which it's trying to do. And it can't. It actually hits that hold level in there, that 4-hour candle. Something happens where it does actually hold, correct? So your move was actually correct. But then again, this becomes an absolute truth leading to the distribution, right? So in this candle, I wish TradingView would allow you to just switch to an hour. Inside of this candle, you actually do have your hold level get hit, right? So you actually do hit, and the execution of this candle actually does go up and try to attack the larger level, but gets held back again. But again, that's why distribution happens, right? Which now is this. Well, at first it would have been this, fine. So it's trying to break over that, and then it creates this here. Hold level again, you see? So this is telling you that the move is going to go down. It's fractally, as time is going on, all you're doing now is you're fractally having failure in the move. Like, all you're doing is breaking uptrends. Now what is like this is now like this. So all you're doing by holding this level over and over and over. So this is part of the execution that you can't see on the charts. Rather, it's the conceptual layer that you have to see. So what's happening when you're holding this level is all you are doing is, and you're going to end up breaking this trend that's created. This trend that was first created here, you broke. This trend that is now created here, the longer you hold this hold level, if you were to hold this hold level till infinity and never break this hold level, you will eventually, at one point in time, the horizontal axis will give you failure, whether you like it or not. That's why this hold level is holding this move down, because eventually you will break a fractal piece of this puzzle that you haven't seen. In this case, this hold level is breaking this fractal piece, which another hold level broke this fractal piece, and then a hold level broke this fractal piece, right? Probably happened right here or something, whatever it is. The point being is that this hold level will break a fractal piece of the chart, right? Until now, when you have started this next cycle. This is why we have to always, actually, if we leave that there, you can see where we actually broke trend, which is fine. This is why you have to always adapt these moves, because now you have the hold level here, which is hit. You see it right now. You can see this becomes the leg of the move, which is, again, this hold level right here. This is the leg of the move right here, right? Zoom in. You see this hold level right here does get hit in this uptrend, right? So this is the part of the chart now you have to hold this, or what would fractally be this. This is now when you step back and I say fractally, this is holding a larger time frame hold move. So this may be a 12-hour hold that it can hold now. You see, as to where it was attacking a 12-hour valley before, it can now turn into 12-hour hold level, and this may be a daily right here. Right, so the daily breaks, it attacks that. It falls there, attacks probably the 1 hour right here, but it's still holding the move, technically still being a ladder. And there it breaks, right? Which you see is just the rejection of this hold level once again, now getting closer to that moment where you're going to float trend and lose it. Now you have started the whole cycle over again. Now, you know what you have? This level right, actually, let's do it like that. What you have is you no longer have this. Instead, what you have to do is now you have to break this, which means the hold level to the current cycle will be here. Or it could be fractally here at the base of this candle. We're on a 4 hour and we're pretty close into chart. So this could be a 15-minute move. Not really sure, can't really break it down. Which becomes now a hold of this right here on this side. But we're breaking this thing down, by the candle, right? Until finally it can move up. And I would actually like to see why it moved up instead of just, oops, wrong one, replayer tool. I'd actually like to go back here and see what's going on. So we have trend moves to here, that's fine. So we have the new swing on the trend, which is also the hold level. So trend and the hold, fine. That's not important. We have a valley right here. We have the hold level being hit for the first time. We're still laddering up off the longer time frame, which is originally trying to hold back, come on, this level right here that we've been rejecting. I guess it was this one that we think it is. We can verify that after. This hold level that it's hitting, it's laddering up against it, right? Which is fine. Holds the move, tries to break it down, holds the move, fine. This moves out to here. Moves up. That's the hold level right there in the current. So that's what it is right now, because this is the base of that, or it could even be possibly this. Can't see without the fractal information, but anyways, fine. We can just say that's what it is for now. Then breaks this hold level to break that hold level. So the first thing I would do is I would look for the downtrend here. Also, there's a failure level right here. Wondering if this is a 4 hour right here, and that's the hold on the 4 hour valley that starts the bigger downtrend. Yeah, that's the hold on the bigger 4 hour downtrend. So this is the final hold level before the downtrend starts. But you can see how you can find it. It's there. You just have to be able to go into the chart and find the peaks and the valleys. That's why it's kind of hard on the replayer tool sometimes, but you can see the hold level is clear as day here. This is the peak that protects the larger valley. Hey everyone, how's it going? As you know, I'm now giving out some of this content for free that I was otherwise charging for the past little while. Yeah, drop a donation, subscribe to the channel, join Patreon. You'll get access to Discord. Great way. Lots of top level traders in there, people who are doing this for a career every single day. So go to Patreon, join a tier, get access to Discord. Go on Reddit, talk about future of trading, talk about the science of trading, talk about cotton candy, socials, everything you can. Let's help this thing grow. It's the way you guys can thank me for giving out this content for free that I was otherwise charging money for. So I'll leave a Bitcoin address on the screen. I'll leave the Patreon address on the screen. Just do something to help out. Okay, thanks guys. Take care.